Males and females are different. Men and women are different. Mums and dads are different. Saying that is controversial to some people these days, but we have different brains. This is what the trans community is saying when they say their brain doesn't match their body. But for the majority of us, the rules are true. Most female parents have a mum brain and most male parents have a dad brain. Sit down, listen up, because I'm probably going to end up cancelling myself in this one. Before I start, this is a new channel. This is only the 5th video, so if you would like to see more videos like this one, make sure you hit like, subscribe to the channel, and if you drop a comment, I will reply. Women are wonderful. They absolutely are. If you haven't heard this term before, it is normally used to highlight our bias towards the feminine whenever we see differences between men and women. I'll definitely be doing more videos on this effect, but here's a quick example. When young kids are playing together, girls might sit in a neat circle, passing something around and talking calmly. Boys, on the other hand, will likely be running around chasing each other and wrestling. Parents will look at these two groups and consider only the girls to be playing nicely. This is the women are wonderful effect. We immediately associate women with good, therefore whenever we see men deviate from that behaviour, it's bad. This is completely stupid and doesn't do any of us any good. The boys were also playing nicely. This isn't about being better or worse, this is about difference, and difference is interesting and useful. Mum brain. I don't mean the overtired brain fog a mum might experience when she's looking for her keys and there's a 50-50 chance between them being in her hand or on top of the cheese in the fridge. What I'm talking about is the default programming mums typically seem to have installed. Mums are super caring. Mums want to minimise their children's discomfort. They want their children to be well fed. They prefer calm, low energy activities in which they can participate. They will prefer a child in a pushchair to be facing them. They will want to avoid waking an asleep child. Mums want their children to have a great life, one great day after another. If their child falls over, the mum will swoop in and pick up their kid before the child's brain has even registered the sore palms. Hopefully we can all agree this is a good list and there's nothing bad here. So I guess we can stop the video right now and no one needs to hear anything about dad brain. Dad brain. Dads are different. I think it's fair to say that mums are running a marathon. Once they start, there's little break and they just have to keep going. Dads, maybe due to different work habits or other reasons, are running one sprint after another. Intense, high energy expenditure with pauses in between. Dads are super caring too. They just show it differently. Dads want to minimize their children's discomfort, not by controlling the environment, but by allowing the child to experience the environment around them in a controlled way until it's no longer uncomfortable. This is sometimes called anti-fragility. They want their child to be well fed, but not by feeding them their favourite food because they know it will get eaten, but by using hunger to expand the range of food their child is willing to eat. They prefer high energy activities, ones which normally come with a cool down period once over. They prefer children in pushchairs to be looking out at the world, seeing it, learning from it, preparing for it. They will have no issue waking a sleep child to share a fleeting moment. Dads want their child to have a great life, and they know that may come at the cost of a few bad days. If their child falls over, they will pause and wait to see if their child can find their way back up on their own. They might even do a little laugh to see if the child can be tricked into seeing it as funny rather than painful and scary. They will run in, but they will wait first to allow the child to register the experience and see their child's reaction before they react. Hopefully we can all agree this is a good list as well. So why is this controversial? Well, there's a few reasons. Firstly, highlighting any benefit of the way in which dads typically approach things is anti-women, and anti-women are wonderful. It's borderline patriarchy. Some people see gender framing as a zero-sum game. Anything good on one side is an attack on the other, and there's only one direction that's considered socially acceptable. This is delusional. If we can easily accept that women are better at some things, then this necessarily means that men are better at some things too. Otherwise it would be women are better at everything. Another reason this is controversial is what does this mean for the LGBT community? Well, I think I've already covered trans. I think this aligns well with what I hear them say. They say there's a man brain and a woman brain, and I agree. So what does this mean for gays and lesbian? Honestly, I have no idea. Two parents are better than one. So if you can share the mum brain, dad brain thinking, then great, you'll figure it out. But I think the main controversy is single parents. You're already doing the work of two, and now someone online is telling you need to think in two different ways. These ways can contradict each other, and trying to force one often means overriding something older, deeper, and more instinctive. I have no solutions, only sympathy. But if you found this and got this far, you're probably doing a great job. When dad brain is better. Mums are running the marathon. Dads are ready for the next sprint. I can only only speak from my own experience and observations. If your child is falling behind in an area, there's no shame. Activate dad or dad brain. If your child is becoming a fussy eater, make it dad's responsibility. If you're terrified of taking your children to the cinema or anywhere where adults might get frustrated by your child being noisy, restless, or generally misbehaving, dad brain. Or if you're like us and have a child whose skin needed extra care and attention every day while they were young, see this as a daily sprint, not part of the normal marathon. Women are wonderful, but if you see everything this way all of the time, the logical conclusion is that mum should do everything and dad should stay out of the way for the kid's sake. Where I see this happening, this isn't working out well. Mum's focus is on today, dad's focus is on tomorrow. I did consider ending this video with something like men are magnificent or dads are divine, but I think we can agree that is a little too cringy. Thank you for staying for the full video. If you like this one, then there's a button for that. Also, you should subscribe to the channel as I will be posting more videos like this one. I have another video you'll probably enjoy called Only 18 Years to Make an Adult. You should definitely check that one out next. Don't forget to subscribe. Dad out.